this channel and back to the CoreJava basics of the Java series. Before session I told what is Java and what is how to write a program, everything. Today's session, before going to see the variables, values and data types, we see the important topic here, Java input and output functions. These are the one where it will be very useful for the programmer to create the program successfully. So we go to session. This session we are going to see what is how Java output methods will work and what is the difference between the Java output method like println, print and printf like that, and Java input method, that is one of the very famous and familiar method is called scanner method, and some of the example with the demo here. So you know, all of you generally we use system.out.print for print the output in the screen. That means print of string, whatever string you will give, it print here. So there are another few methods there, that is system.out.print or system.out.printf, where it will be used to send the output to the standard output or screen here, or screen or monitor. Here what we have now, system is a class and out is a public static field which accepts the output data. Then we see the difference. What is the difference between println, print and printf? Here generally print, what will do, it prints string inside the quotes, just inside the quotes, and print. And println, it also prints string inside the quotes, similar like print method. Then the cursor move to the beginning of the next line. And printf, it provides string formatting similar to C and C++ language. Printf we are using sometime only. Upcoming sessions based on the topics we will see, or file handling, you can use the printf statement. Generally we are using print and println for many of the programs. Now example, so I am seeing the example program called output or output demo. We are giving system.out.println, then system.print and so on. So whenever you execute the program, you have to print the println where the cursor move to the next line. Whenever you execute the program, you can easily check it out. And also print, also just print the word what are we giving the system out like that. Next, very important, Java input. Generally there are many ways to get input from the user in Java programming. Suppose if you want to get input from get input by using scanner method, means it's a general method where many of them using, it will support for all the compilers in Java. So what you can do is you can use the scanner class. So first step in your program, you have to add the package called import java.util.scanner. Then it also create an object of the scanners class which will be used to get input from the user. So if you want to give the input through the program, through the keyboard, what you can do means you can follow the following syntax here, very important. That is scanner input is equal to new scanner of system.in, then you can give int number is equal to input.nextInt of. So if you want to use integer, you can use integer. If you want to float, just you can use float number is equal to input.nextInt of like that. Let's see some example, you can clearly understand and show the demo also. So first one, here the program get integer input from the user. So you can start the program. First step, you have to all the program add the package, that is import java.util.scanner. Then only it supports the scanner function where you can write the program class input like that, where I am giving the syntax, that is system.out.print of enter an integer. So then int number is called input.nextInt. That then you can type system.println your entered plus. So what will happen, whenever you go int number is called input and nextInt, it will get the input from the user. That means you are entering some number, it will take, then it will print with your entered plus whatever number. For example, typing 10, it will type your entered plus 10. Let's go for execution. So very easy and simple Java programming. So this one I am just copy paste to avoid time consuming. So just I go to run here. So enter an integer. For example, I entering 12, the runtime. So it's saying you are entered 12. So like that you can execute. Then next one, similarly we can get the float value from the user. So like that means just you can change here float number is equal to input.nextFloat of. So we have, whenever go, you have to give the data type clearly. Int means int, float means float. So just execute here. I'm going to execute here. Scanner, part of the program. If you want to practice your beginning means, you can type entire program and try the changes. It will be just run. So it's asking some float value. I'm just giving 15.6 in the runtime. Just enter. Yeah, program successfully executed, no error. So your entire number is 15.6 like that. So another one we are going to conclude here. So now similarly you can see the string also. If you want to, before going this, there were 4 programs. I missed again type 3 here. Additional 2 last we see. So here if you want to get string input from the user. So if you want to give a string some character name, hello, how are you, host box, like that, you can use the syntax called scanner input is equal to new scanner system, that is a common one, where you can give string, my string is equal to input dot next, then you can give system dot out println text entered is equal to plus my string. So whenever you have to follow this syntax only. Input dot text means it will take your input from the keyboard, or while running the program it will ask, we can type the answer. So I just give here. So it's also very important, get string input from the user. So I am writing the part of the code, copy, just I am pasting here my string. So it's very easy and one you can follow this kind of syntax only. Just I am going to enter run. So it asking post box, just I am taking post box CSV like that. Let's see whether accept your strings or not. Yes, it's started. So I am typed just post box CSV. Result given text enter is called post box CSV. There is no error here. So next one is like that, you can practice the programs, then the runtime you can give the answers. Similarly, and last here and addition of 2 numbers. So you already know how to do addition of 2 numbers. So just we are going to give addition of 2 numbers here. Just we have to addition of 2 numbers. So very easy program. I execute here. See here. So in the part of the code you know how to start the program. You can give addition something where scanner s equal to new scanner system dot in. Then you can give int a is equal to s dot next in. Then int b is equal to next dot int. So we are going to add only 2 integers. So we are giving the s dot next in there like that. So because scanner we create the object called s. So that reason we are giving s. And finally you can print int sums equal to a plus b. So in Java whenever give like this, you have to declare the data type every time. Otherwise in the compile will say error only. That system dot println finally to print the result of addition was sum like that. Let's execute in the compiler here. So just I am copying. So addition of 2 number. If you know addition of 2 number, you can practice subtraction, multiplication, or any other operations, any other program like that, finding the value, finding the positive value, negative value, or GCD, whatever that you can easily execute based on the data type. Just I am pasting here. So I just run the program here. If you know error, it asks the answer here. So enter a value. I am just printing 12. I am typing just 25. So print the answer. The result is addition was 37. Successfully the result was executed. So like that you can use the input and output function in the Java programming. So these are the things I want to convey for the Java programmer. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and wait for more updates. Thank you.